Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Big box today. Big box project. If you've been following my blog, you will know that I'm one of the designers, or on the design team for the Around the World Stampin' Up! Challenge blog. If you haven't been following my blog or you've not heard of it, there are 11 demonstrators representing all of the regions, or rather all of the countries, and then all the international language variations, you know, French Canadian for example. There's 11 of us who are making up a design team for Around the World for Stampin' Up! Demos, but the challenge blog is open to everybody, so that's not just demonstrators, but that's everybody and anybody who wants to get involved. And I'm representing the UK arm of it, and our very first challenge is going live on the 15th of September, so if you're quick off the mark, that is today. If you're not, that was back in time. I'm being Doctor Who again this week, aren't I? But this was my my idea for our particular theme, and what we're doing is basically sometimes we'll have a sketch, sometimes we will interpret our own version of a theme and then ask you to get involved. But I will put all of the details obviously to my blog, or to this project specifications down below, but also to the challenge blog details as well. So you can go and have a look and go and see what all of the other designers have come up with. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking and show you how to make this box. And it is a pretty big size box. I'm not going to show you what I've put inside it, apart from anything it's not inside there anymore, but I'm going to show you that at the end, so you're going to have to watch the whole video. I know some people turn off, I don't take offence. And I know that a lot of people, you know, it's just about building the box and you can decorate yourself, that's fine. Right, piece of cardstock that measures 11 by 12. Now I've got the textured, the Cherry Cobbler textured cardstock from the new seasonal catalogue, but it doesn't matter what you use. Don't use coordinations. I've just had to refilm because I've got some coordinations and it's split on me. Don't use that. So this is Cherry Cobbler, and with your 11-inch side at the top, which in metric is 27.5 by 30.5. Yours is going to be, if you're following in metric, millimetre difference, not enough to worry about. So with the 11-inch side at the top, score it at 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10, and in metric you would score it at 6.5, 13, 19.5 and 25, because the box base is 6.5 by 6.5 or 2.5, 6.5 centimetres or 2.5 inches. Then turn it around so you've got the long side at the top. You want to score that at 1 3/4, 10 inches and 11.5 inches, and in metric that the scoring is at 4 centimetres, 25 centimetres and 29.5 centimetres. Okay, right, let's get rid of the scoring tool, and what we're going to work with, I'm going to turn this over because I made this error in the previous video as well, with the, let me see if I can get this right today. With this section on the left hand side, so you've got your skinny little section here, this little bit down here, this rectangle here, get rid of that. So snip that away and then cut up these lines here. Okay, so that's that done. What I want to do now is fold over all my score lines. I want the textured bit on the inside. I don't want that showing on this particular project. So fold the score lines. Do you know what? I really should have cleaned my bone folder properly. I've just re-inked my white stays on and I use my bone folder, and it's decided it's going to leave it on the cardstock. Oh no! Let's swap the other side. Right, fold all of these up, and then this top section, the second score line down, fold that towards you, and then this skinny one, fold it away from yourself. Okay, right, so I need some sticky strips. So we've turned it over again, so we've got the outside here now.
I've got some sticky strip, and on the skinny bit, put it all the way down the length, including the top, and keep it close to that score line. And have your paper snips to hand. I don't know what I've done with mine. Have them to hand. Right, then you need to determine which is going to be the front and the back. So that's going to be I think I'll have that as the back, which means I need to put sticky strip on. If we make these 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3 and 4. So I'm just going to stick it to my fingers temporarily. So you put this down at the bottom. Obviously you could build up your box, as in stick the sides over first if you're unsure as to where to put your sticky strip. And then I want 2 more pieces. So let me bring that in so you can see it. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, that probably didn't make sense. 1, 2, 4. And then we want it under this one and under this one on the end as well. Okay, it will become clearer when I build the box. Right, try and peel this huge piece of sticky strip off with broken fingernails. If in doubt, get your paper piercer, get that to help. That. And then, because these dimensions are all exactly the same, what you can do is actually fold over so you've got your sticky strip uppermost, and then just lay that over, and it will just make it quite easy. Right, so we established that this was going to be our back. We've got tape here on all of these outer ones apart from this one here. This is such a big box to be working with. So outside ones left and right first. Peel off the sticky strip of both of those. And it doesn't matter. Let me see if I can do it this way for you. So I've taken the sticky strip off there and there. I'm going to have to stand up so I don't get my head in the camera. I just lay them over the top of each other. Don't worry about it not sticking perfectly. If you're really, if you want to, you know, drop something inside it, it's quite long and it will just push it down. This one here that you've got 2 bits of tape on, peel both of those off. So they've got 2 bits of tape, one either side. And then this final one that's only got tape on one side, close that down as well. Right, like I say, if you are concerned that, you know, oh, this is dark, it's dark in there, that it hasn't stuck properly, drop something down into it temporarily. I don't know, I haven't got anything long enough. I'll drop this into it and bounce it around, and that will just seal everything up. But obviously once you put something inside it, that's going to seal as well. So we've got our front here. I've got 4 pieces of designer series paper. I've already sponged the edges with, I actually did raspberry ripple because I prepped this for completely different colours, but it's okay, it still works. They measure 8 by 2 1/4 or 20.5 by 6 centimetres. So I've got 4 of those, one for all the way around. Let me get the right way up, and I will quickly put some snail on all of those. I'm going to go do it quite quickly and a bit haphazard, just because I want to get this done quickly. So and last 2, quickly put some snail on that as well. And hope my snail doesn't run out today. It likes running out on videos. Oops. Right, let's find the front again. This one's the front.
All we're going to do now, see this box is so long, just push with your fingers, get your thumbs in front of you, your other fingers at the back, like that. Push your fingers into the sides and just pinch. And it's a kind of a milk carton side, top. Pop your fingers in to, you know, help with the creasing if you need to. And then grab, you need some big heavy duty hole punch. I would use my ordinary standard one, but I can't find it right now. I've got my crocodile. Just punch holes so you're going through all of the sections. So hopefully you can see that. It's gone through all of the bits. So you need to look into here to make sure you've gone far enough across. And then other side as well. See, I'm teasing you. I'm not putting anything inside it yet. Right, I've got a scrap of very vanilla cardstock. I've got a couple of stamps. I've got Celebrate, which is from Embellished Events. I liked the font that this was in. And then I've got this frame here from 4 Frames. Quickly ink all of those up. I want 2 of this one. And then helps if I get it the right way round. In the middle there. Kind of in the middle. Doesn't matter. Right, punches. Large oval punch, which is the one that fits in the middle there. Do you know what? I might take a different oval. I'm not, I can't reach them here. Is that one going to reach? No, that one won't work either. We'll go with this one. One of those. One of those. We'll have another one. So we're going to do the triple layering. And then I've got some more of the Designer Series paper, and I need to get it so that the balloons are the right way up. So there we go. And actually on this one I did use framelets. I used the Chalk Talk framelets, but I'm aware of time, you know, and I don't want to overdo it. Right, dimensionals that I've got around somewhere. Let's move these out of the way. So that in the middle there. And then quick sponge of this one. Quick sponge, she says, going really slowly. Sponge this one as well. And then what we're going to do is layer it all up in a particular way. So I want it to go that sort of angle. Right. All you do is just angle off very slightly. So you put a dimensional in the top corner and angle it away. And then at this point, this is where we put inside whatever it is we want to put inside. And I'm putting a bottle of champagne in. This is a 200ml bottle of champagne, so this is the one that you would get a couple of glasses out of. I've had this for quite a while and I'm looking for a particular occasion, but it fits absolutely perfectly inside there, and when you do the lid up it doesn't move around. Right, I've got some cherry cobbler ribbon. Let's rip a bit off, and then which was the front? This was the front. Through both bits. Tie a knot, try and be neat. I haven't got time to be neat. So, oops, that'll do there. I've got bits going skew-if all over the place. And then this little chappy here, I'm going to get my crocodile, I'm going to come with the other side and just punch a hole kind of in the middle.
got some cherry cobbler baker's twine. Go up behind the knot there, through the hole. You can't see at all what I'm doing because that's such a huge long box. Tie off the knot, trim it down, and that is a box made. And if you want to stick this so it's a bit more permanent and it's not swinging around, just stick some dimensionals on it. So my 2 suggestions for our theme of celebrate, which is over on the Around the World Stampin' Up challenges. Thank you very much for watching this, and for hopefully new people who have come via the challenge blog. Nice to meet you, and I hope you'll stick around to see other videos. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.